All right, hey everybody, we're back with another news feed for you. Don't forget, I post a video every single day, sometimes two, sometimes three, and hit the subscribe button down below so you get them all. This one here is first article we're coming from CNN. Go to CNN type in CNN and any of these keywords, it's going to pull the article right up for you. And this one here, Fifth Third Bank. Okay, they created fake accounts, forced clients into unnecessary car insurance, and repossessed vehicles when they didn't pay. Now it has agreed to pay $20 million in penalties. Goes on to say in here, they've done some pretty bad things here, basically. It says it imposed penalties on a bank for illegally charging customers for unnecessary auto insurance policies. It estimates that the practice harmed more than 35,000 customers, resulting in vehicle repossessions of 1,000 of them. Fifth Third demanded borrowers pay for coverage that they did not need or else face delinquency, additional fees, and repossessions. The agency said in a statement, Fifth Third conducted repossessions of vehicles when the delinquency was caused by the bank charging unnecessary and duplicative coverage. It goes on to say, for its illegal auto insurance activities, the bank must pay $5 million in redress to affected customers, and the agency is ordering the bank to clean up these broken business practices or else face future consequences. Right here too. Also, it says it had filed a proposed court order that would require the bank to pay $15 million in penalties pertaining to practices that incentivized employees to create fake customer accounts. The proposed order also bans Fifth Third from setting employee sales goals that incentivizes fraudulent opening accounts. Today, the settlement concludes both the sales practice litigation and its separate investigation into auto financing services related to the collateral protection insurance program. Anyway, this bank did a lot of stupid stuff. Fifth Third screwed up real bad. It's basically what it comes down to. And they said it's not the first time either. It says in 2015, the bank was ordered to pay $18 million to harmed Black and Hispanic borrowers, in which the CFPD or PB charged as discriminatory auto loan pricing. Oh, the stuff it comes down to. And it was ordered to pay $3 million, harm consumers, and $500,000 in penalties for illegal credit card practices. Doing bad things. But then again, on the same note, we just went to go buy something for my grandson. I don't remember what it was. Something that Tina put in the cart and was going to buy, and then called Bella and said, hey, let's go in halves on this. We'll get this for Ronan. And Bella pulled it up and saw it and saw that it was actually Bella, who lives 10 minutes away from us, gets it from the same exact Walmart. It was $10 cheaper on her phone, on her app, than it was on ours. No matter what we did, it was always $10 cheaper for Bella than it was for us. Discriminatory pricing right there, I'm assuming. So, like I said, stuff's everywhere, but this bank got busted for it pretty bad. Moving on from there, here we go. Torque News. The Department of Defense is studying the Ultium batteries like the ones in a 2024 Silverado. GM has the Department of Defense, remember? Or GM has... They have their GM's version of that. What do they call it? They call it something. It's probably got a say in here, but we used to work at that all the time when I was in Michigan, when I was actually in automotive engineering. We were at the tank plant there constantly. I can't remember what they call it. But anyway, the Department of Defense is studying GM's Ultium battery platform to determine how it can be best used to help the military. The platform underpins some of GM's most important vehicles like the Silverado EV, the Sierra EV Denali Edition 1, the new Cadillac Escalade IQ. GM Defense, that's it, GM Defense, a subsidiary of GM, is supplying the battery technology to the Defense Department. They're going to use it for all sorts of things. They're going to test it. They're going to see about storing it, how it can be used for other applications. So, and with GM Defense being right there and part of this whole thing with them for the DoD, for the Department of Defense, they're on it. So these guys are going to work together and they're going to do some pretty cool things, which would be very nice. If there's one company we want to exceed when it comes to EVs or whatever it is they decide to use its military. We don't want any troops dealing with breakdowns or problems or anything like that. We want them to have the best of the best in everything there is. And there's extensive testing going on, so they're getting into that, so that's very cool. Again, articles here, if you want to read it, go to Torque News, type in any of these, you can read the whole article. Used car prices are dropping down according to Axios. Here's their scale right here. We look at January 2021, they were right into 16.3 or something like that, and they've gone up and up. Look at this, January 22 peaked out. It's just for the same, just overall prices of used vehicles. Okay, look at this graph. Is just crazy to see over the period of a 3-year period here. Just crazy to see this. And well, look at where we are right now. Okay, coming down pretty good. So there you go. Pretty interesting. You can read it if you want to. They're going to tell you the stuff that we all know already. We know they're going down. But the key is they are still going down. And then the big one right here that we want to talk about here. This one right here. This is the 38 MPG Mazda CX-50 hybrid gets a Toyota Heart for only $35,390. What does that mean? Well, it means that this is actually a RAV4. Okay, it's all it is. So if you're interested in a RAV4, look at the Mazda, okay, if you want to dive in and look at the CX-50, it is a RAV4. And when I say it's a RAV4, I don't mean just a slight variation of. I mean, it has an actual Toyota motor in it, Toyota hybrid system in it, bought from Toyota. They tell you right here, too. So it's been on sale for a little while. Where was it? Right here. Okay, under the hood of the new hybrid variant sits a rather different powertrain than we're used to from Mazda. See, the hybrid CX-50 uses Toyota's hybrid system. You can almost think of it as filling the midpoint between a RAV4 hybrid and a Lexus NX, which, when it comes to the niceness. Okay, so it's a little nicer than a RAV4, not quite as nice as a Nissan, or a Lexus, Nissan, sorry, Lexus NX. Combustion powered comes from the Toyota-sourced 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine, likely the exact same one it's in the RAV4 hybrid. It's using their hybrid system, it's using their same Toyota-sourced motor, and you can see they're side by side. They basically make the same horsepower, they make the same everything. They're coming in right at the same kind of spot. It gets one less. It says 38 MPG combined, one less than the all-wheel drive RAV4 hybrid. But basically, if you are looking for you're looking at this size of an SUV, this one might be something worth looking into, knowing that you're talking about Toyota quality motor and hybrid system is in this powering this Mazda. Okay, we know Toyota owns a lot of stake in Mazda. We know that already, and it's like I said, they're working together on this and help supply the motor and the hybrid system for it. So think food for thought. If it gives you a whole nother option, if this is something you're looking for, we had a RAV4, not a hybrid, but my daughter had a 2021 RAV4. Was an excellent vehicle. Straight up loved it. Simple, boring, dull, but awesome. Okay, I mean, it was just fantastic. It was a lease, so we ended up having to get rid of it. But like I said, I love the look of these Mazdas. If I was looking for another one, like I said, this price seems pretty close to what that is. I'm guessing. I don't follow these kind of vehicles too much, but hopefully it benefits you somehow. So as always, thanks for watching, and we will be back with more for you soon.